Hello, Seka. No! No! Good kitty. Alrighty guys, so we just had the 2.2 live stream and it was really cool and I had a great time watching it. But the big thing is that we're not sure what the new banners are coming out, so we're gonna do a prediction video, full predictions. There are no leaks involved in this video. We're just doing a full send prediction on these two banner, on the Childe banner to see what's going on, and we'll see what we're gonna go forward. Again, no leaks at all. Let's jump into it. All right, guys. So we had a really fun banner prediction last month. If you didn't know, last month we predicted Kokomi banner and Raiden Shogun's banner. We did pretty good on that one. We got a lot of good feedback here, and of course we predicted on the Kokomi banner. I got a lot of good feedback from all you guys, so I do read your comments in here. So thank you so much. And it looks like that everybody likes the way the format we're doing it right now. So we're gonna keep on the same. But if you have any questions or comments or concerns, just let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll of course do that. So last month for the Kokomi banner. All right. So for the Kokomi banner, we had predicted Barbara or Shinku to be the character, and it ended up being Shinku. We predicted Beidou or Fischl for this slot here, and it ended up being Beidou instead of Fischl. And the last slot we saw was going to be Noelle, but it ended up being Rosaria for our earlier run. And I did mention in my video that it could potentially be, the other options could be either Rosaria or Yanfei, but it ended up being those characters. And then for the weapon banner, we did of course predict the Jade Cutter, and it was actually as one of the weapons, whether it was Jade Cutter or Vortex Vanquisher, and then becoming the Jade Cutter. And for the weapons, we had chosen Rust, which we missed the mark on that one. Stringless came in a little bit early. Eye of Perception ended up being Favonius Codex, missed that one as well. But we ended up predicting Favonius Greatsword, Dragon's Bane, and Flute. So 4 out of 5 for the weapon banner, I guess, or 4 to 6 for the weapon banner is pretty good, and then 2 out of 3 for the character banner. So we're getting pretty good at these predictions. We're getting pretty good. It's getting real close. So as long as we're close, right? That's the real choice. All right. So for this month around, we're going to be talking about the first banner that just got announced, and the first banner, of course, is the Tartaggle's rerun. Now, for Tartaggles on his rerun, he actually came in he's now coming on his second rerun. His first rerun, he had Rosaria, Fischl, and Barbara on the initial run. And the one before that, on his initial run, he had Beidou, Diona, and Ningguang. So kind of a cryo and geo kind of centric thing. And he's kind of maintained the cryo and electro kind of maintained for freeze comps and electro charge comps. So I see kind of a theme going on there. Now, he did come with Fischl last time, and there have been instances of characters coming again with the same character. So I do think that, like, with these types of characters, for like Sucrose happening multiple times with Klee and getting that again, it is possible to see the same character on the same character banner. So my thought of the first character, because we haven't seen this character in a while, is we've only seen Fischl 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. And seeing how they're trying to re-release characters 4 times or more a lot of the time, my shot call for the Childe banner for the first slot is gonna be Fischl. I don't know why, I'm feeling it. We just had Zhang Ling as a supporting character. We already had Beidou. It's been a while since we had Fischl, so it seems like a really likely option. And the reason I'm saying that is because the next 2 characters that it potentially could be for the Pyro character are between Bennett and Yanfei. Now, if for the Pyro, now there also is a Jin Yang kind of asterisk here. Now, the reason Jin Yang I find to be less likely is because when we were in the 2.2 live stream, if you missed it, we are all receiving a free Jin Yang, and that didn't end up becoming the initial character. Now, when we got a free Beidou, I think that was between the Ayaka and Yoimiya banner. There was no Beidou that arrived here. When we had a free other character for Fischl, I think it was back in like 1.0 or something like that, there was also a gap. It was like 1.1, there was a gap of not getting Fischl as well. So everybody got a free Fischl. There was no Fischl on the banner at the same time. So the character will probably come in the banner after that. So my thought is that after 2.2, Fischl is going to land, Jin Yang will probably land on the first banner or the second banner of 2.3. That's where I think Jin Yang's gonna land, because we just saw her again on the Yomi banner, so I very highly doubt she'll be there. Now, the reason it's between Bennett and Yanfei is because Rosaria and Yanfei have been split apart by 1 banner on 2 rotations, and they were both new characters. So this will be the 3rd resurgence of Yanfei, or Yenfei, or what do you want to call her, and she will come out on the Tartaggles rerun. Now, the case in point for that being not super likely and not 100% there is because Bennett would also be on his 4th rerun, which would be a perfect time to put Bennett. Now, the reason I think it'd be a perfect time to put Bennett for MiHoYo is because they want to drive the sales for the Tartaglia banner up by a little bit. And the best way to do that, if I'm the biggest dick that works at MiHoYo, is by adding Bennett to the banner. And that's literally the biggest dick move. If I was a CEO at MiHoYo designing banner order, that's the biggest swing and dick move I would ever make. Okay? And to be honest, seeing how Rosario was on the last banner and Bennett was on the banner with Rosaria, that seems like a pretty big dick move to do. And it seems like the perfect option. Now, obviously, Zhangling, Bennett, and Childe is a very strong combination, and of course, Sucrose is on the most recent banner, so a lot of people may want to summon on that Childe or Tartaglia's rerun, and historically, Tartaglia's actually had a very, very low sales point as far as like his overall sales. I think the only banners that he was higher than were the Kokomi banner, and I think either the Eula or the Kazuha banners, I'm not sure, but everybody knows about being Kazuha regretters now. So I think Tartaglia's was on like low sell. Oh, the Kaching banner. Thank you. Yeah, the Kaching banner. So he was on a very low selling banner on his rerun. So if they want to drive the sales up, I think Bennett is the best overall option, even though he's not that great. Or I mean, Bennett's a better option than Yanfei. So if Yanfei is on the banner, it makes sense time wise. That just means that we have an even bigger gap for Bennett, which means Bennett's not going to be on the Toma banner. It's probably going to be all the way down here on the 2.3 banners. So that could happen because they really like spacing out the Bennett banners. Now that means he probably is either on the second banner of 2.3 just because Xinyan will probably be on the first banner of 2.3. So that's probably the gap all the way till Bennett. So if they're not going to put Bennett on this banner, it'll be a very long wait. And the same for the Yanfei. Now I don't think they're going to put Yanfei on an even lower banner. The first Yanfei was actually on the first rerun banner for Zhongli, so I think that this is actually a perfect time to line up because Zhongli and Tartaglia's came on the same overall character lineup, so this is just like an obvious choice for me. Now, the last character, I'm actually torn on because it could be between Ningguang for her 4th rerun, Noelle because it's been a really long time since Noelle, Xiangyang because it was on the same banner as the Yanfei banner, and this will be, I think, Xiangyang's 4th rerun as well. And the last character I thought would be Barbara, just because MiHoYo would want to be dicks. Okay, that could be the 5th rerun for Barbara. Barbara, it's been a minute, but I think the number one likely option for this Tartaglia's rerun, in my opinion, is probably going to be Noelle. It makes the most sense because it's been the longest duration since Noelle. Noelle actually hasn't been seen since the Zhongli rerun. My guess, a hard guess, is going to be Noelle, but between those 4, it's probably one of those 4 at the end. So those are my hard guesses. Okay, on this banner. Now, for the weapon banner, the last thing we predicted, of course, was between Jade Cutter and the Vortex Vanquisher. So I think that this banner is actually going to probably be the Vortex Vanquisher and the new 4-star bow. The new 4-star bow is a very good, looks like a really good bow in general. I can't actually talk about it because that would be, leaks and all that crap. So it's probably the Vortex Vanquisher that. Now, the other option that it could be that we talked about is the Wolf Gravestone. Because the last time we saw the Wolf Gravestone was actually the Staff of Homa banner back in February. But seeing how the Staff of Homa is a spear and Hu Tao is coming out, is probably not going to be the Vortex Vanquisher with the Staff of Homa. So my guess is it's the Vortex Vanquisher this banner, and it's going to be another Wallet Gravestone Staff of Homa banner. That's my guess. Now, a lot of people ask me about the Jade Spear. It could be the Jade Spear. The Jade Spear could come out. But seeing how Zhao came out at the same time as Ganyu, and we haven't seen an Amos bow in a while, and we haven't seen a Ganyu in a while, we haven't seen all that, we probably are going to get Amos bow and the Jade Spear at this point, along with the reruns of Zhao and Ganyu. Seeing how they're kind of skipping both Zhao and Ganyu at this point, and just going all the way to Hu Tao, and skipping Albedo as well. My guess is that Zhao will come along with Jade Spear, so you don't have to wait forever to get the Jade Spear, but it'll be a while. But Vortex seems like a pretty likely option here just because of double Spear banner being very unlikely. All right, and the other weapons, for the 4-star weapons, we have 3 new 4-star weapons coming this patch. My prediction for this one is going to be twofold. We're going to get the new 4-star bow, we're going to get the Eye of Perception, Sacrificial Greatsword, Favonius Lance, and Favonius Sword. Okay, those are the ones that we see the most likely. Now, there is another variation of this For the spear as well as the claymore, instead of getting the sacrificial greatsword and Favonius lance, we could actually get the new bow, as well as 2 lithic weapons. We get the lithic spear and the lithic blade, because the last time we got the lithic weapons was really far long ago. It was actually all the way back to when we got the Memory of the Dust and Summit Shaper rerun. Way back when we were getting, I think this was the, what banner was this? This was the Zhongli rerun, okay? And because we have another shield character coming in, even though it's not from Leeway, I think that we might get Leeway weapons to come back in this banner. I don't know why, it's just like an offshoot thing that could happen. Now the other variation I think this can be is that it could be the Rust for a bow, the Eye of Perception for the Catalyst, and the last thing for the since we're getting the Rust for a bow, I think the new Claymore seems like an option. Now, that would be, and then the Favonius and Favonius. The reason I think that would be another variation that it could be is because then you would be able to land the new spear with Toma landing on the Hu Tao rerun. And you'll be able to get the Homa on that banner as well. And the last thing is there's the new Claymore, a new bow, and a new spear. So the Claymore, I'm not sure who's gonna go along with it, because I was looking into like what characters could use that, and the only other option is that if Noelle was on this banner, you could make arguments that the new Claymore could be coming out, and that would make that if Noelle comes out on this banner, then it's probably gonna be the Claymore in the new banner, as well as Rust as the original bow, and then they're gonna push the bow all the way to the second banner. Now they could do both of the new 4-star weapons on the same banner with a new 5-star weapon, and then just do one new spear as well as a rerun for Homa, because they know Homa sales is going to be through the roof anyways. They could do that, but I think that they'll probably, if they want to do that, they're just wanting to split the banners to get more money out of it. So that would be the last possibility. But this one's a really complicated prediction video. This one is probably one of the most complicated ones we've seen, because there's a lot of possibilities for the weapon banner and reruns. But let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section down below. But my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.